The human rights organization of Shia Rights Watch has released a report of anti-Shia movements across the world explained by graphs. This report runs a comparison of the anti-Shia movements in this month and the previous months. This report is published in English.
Shia Rights Watch report regarding the month of March in 2016 was released a few days ago. The data for this report was gathered from a variety of different sources. The most well-known incidents of anti-Shias were retrieved from the stories that are reported to Shia Rights Watch by eyewitnesses. This report will analyze the data compiled on Shia deaths, injuries and arrests that occurred between March 1st and March 31st, 2016. This month, there were 466 deaths within the Shia community. Also, 15 cases of arrest were reported. Anti-Shia violations were reported in 7 countries during March 2016. As it was expected, Iraq has the highest number of civilian killing due to bombing and explosions. Highest number of arrests took place in Bahrain, and most deportations are from Kuwait. Beside killing, arrest and deportation, attack to religious gathering, and ban of Shia call to prayer was reported. In March, Shia Muslims were targeted in 10 countries: Bahrain, Iraq, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Kuwait, Nigeria, and Saudi Arabia. Bahrain. Pressure on pro-democracy advocates continues. Bahraini authorities arrest and detain peaceful protesters on a daily basis. In addition, Bahraini authorities arrested 10 people during a protest in Manama. The arrested individuals were found guilty of being involved in terrorist plots and resisting police. 4 of them were given lifetime sentences, while the rest of them were given between 3 and 15 years. Deportations also continues as the government deported several Lebanese on the accusation of them having ties to militant groups. According to reports, so far 7 Lebanese families were deported on grounds of this. Bangladesh. Tuesday, March 15, 2016, top Shia preacher was hacked to death on his way home. Although the attack was later claimed by ISIS, police say it wasn't ISIS. According to the head of the Shia school in this district, this Shia preacher has been a member of the Shia community at least 20 years. Bangladesh is not known to have large Shia population. Any violation must be carefully examined in order to prevent future crises. Iraq. Iraq continues to top the list for violence against Shia Muslims, and this could be a result of the majority Shia population and presence of ISIS in this country. As many as 377 civilians have been reported killed in Iraq in the month of March. Improvised explosive device, IED, gunfires, execution by ISIS, road bombs, and suicide bombers are responsible for the death toll. Violators use busy markets, funerals, and religious gatherings to target civilians. Iraq had the highest death toll in 2015, and 2016 is expected to be the same. In 2015, more than 5,000 people were killed and another 5,000 injured in Iraq, and the trend continued this year. Pakistan. This month, Pakistan had 3 murders, 1 arrest, and 1 injury according to our reports. The violation in Pakistan mainly occurred by gunfire against Shia activists. Shia rights violations have long history in Pakistan. Shia minority have always been attacked and killed on a daily basis, and the government has not taken steps to prevent these killings. Saudi Arabia. This month, Saudi Arabia had 7 deaths, 2 arrests, and a case of limited religious prayer. Makki Ali was arrested at the checkpoints and then detained in Awamiya District Police Station without any explanation. Securities denied his detention at first, but released his dead body after 4 weeks of his death. Shia Rights Watch investigation on the body revealed that Makki was subjected to severe torture before he was killed. Saudi Arabia is known for its support to ISIS and anti-Shia ideologies. Kuwait. This month, the Kuwait government deported 74 Shia Muslims. All people deported are falsely accused of ties to Shia organization. Most of those deported had Iraqi nationalities. This country has dropped number of Shia Muslims in the past with the same accusation. Such accusations were never investigated and proved. Nigeria. This month, the Nigerian government was guilty of blocking a religious procession in honor of Prophet Muhammad's daughter, peace be upon them. According to the movement's leader, 10 armed security guards rolled up to the protest and started taking away their flags, signs, and etc., making people very fearful. The governor stated that he did not mean to deny their religious freedom, but they could not tolerate religious events at public property. The procession began at 8 a.m. at the Central Mosque. Conclusion. Casualty cases against Shia Muslims were increased during March compared to February. Bahrain, Pakistan, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia, that are covered in this report, have known history of violations against Shia. Thousands of Shia Muslims have lost their lives in mentioned countries. Combined, and hundreds, including minors, are unlawfully detained.